Hello and welcome back everybody to Satoshi's Unfortunate Adventures. So off camera I already checked this room and I went outside just to see if there is something outside. And now there is the music of the main hall in this room. That is weird, so far this room never had the main hall music. But now it is here, so what can you do? By the way, before we start the actual episode, I need to talk about one thing. I ran into a spoiler the other day, and if you have never played this game and don't know the story, I advise you to skip like a minute ahead. I won't talk long about it, but spoiler talk. So the other day I saw a name written down and on the internet, and the name was Sachiko Shinozaki. Now if I'm not mistaken, Ayumi is Shinozaki. So what the hell can that mean? Now we still don't know what Sachiko really is, but I assume it's some kind of evil ghost lady thing. We haven't seen her yet, so I can't really put my finger on it what it is, but that is my assumption. Now what the hell does she have to do with Ayumi is the question. Like, is she a relative? Or will Ayumi be possessed by Sachiko? I mean, Ayumi obviously is possessed by something, so that would make sense. But, yeah. Unfortunately, I ran into the spoiler. And I just wanted to tell you so you people know. Because I try not to bullshit you or anything. Okay, now without further ado, let's finally start the episode. So, as mentioned, why do I check this again? I checked everything in the room already. And now the question is, if we go here, we don't have Naomi with us, so we still can't get the purple orb thingy, whatever it is that is upstairs. So I think maybe going over here? The door is moving slightly and seems unlocked, but it won't open more than a sliver. It still holds shut by the other side, huh? I feel like we need to go upstairs again. I mean, I'm not sure. Admit it, you hate all your friends. Eventually you'll kill one another. Yeah, you already claimed that, but I didn't. I mean, Prince Handsome in the other world did. What the fuck was his name again? Kizinuma. I don't know. It's the body of Seiko Shinohara. Her neck has been squeezed into an hourglass shape with a deep crimson rope burn at its center. Shinohara. Is that how hanged people look? Like, I have no idea, like, literally. Luckily, I have no idea. Okay, you know what? I feel like there's a cut incoming, because I don't know what I need to do. Satoshi. We've been here before. Can't you remember? Okay, I know. It's probably kind of nitpicky, but you should be able, as a game maker, you should think about that the player not goes in the direction you want him to at first, and that he probably has been here before. That happened more than once already. That is a good question. Okay. Oh.
小学生には親がついてなきゃ売りませんって書いてあったけど、売ってくれたぜ、ハムスター。540円だったよ。
だろう。安い命だよな。え？なんでもないよ。
Oh, he was always crazy. Now that is Mr. Handsome, if I remember correctly.
どうすんだこいつ。かわいいよな。お前が買うの？
冗談。そんな生臭いもの。
ん？じゃあ、なんで？
Think about it, you can torture him.
お前にも見せてやるよ。命の終わる瞬間を。よこせ、それ。
Okay, he was always crazy.
このカッターでな。
お前、バカ、何すん？
よく見てろよ。
ゆうや、 ザミの姉ちゃん。
何もしてないよ。
ハモの動物にあてがって何が何もしてないよバカ。
まだ未遂なんだから何もしてないだろう。たくちいちうるせえんだよ。
はあ？あんたね、そういうことばっかり言ってると本当に救いようのないクズ人間になっちゃうわよバカ。キザミ、俺こいつ飼うから連れてくな。じゃあまた明日。
Mata Ashta. I have like a Mata Ashta trauma, quote unquote trauma from Klannert.
うっぜえ。なんで俺が一番下なんだよ。下の兄弟がいたら超可愛がってやるのに。
You probably cut the shit out of him.
みたいな無理解な兄貴には絶対ならねえ。妹でもいたらよかったのにな。
Oh. So you just spared her for this, what is going to happen. Now, this is going to be tough, because I don't know what the game is going to do. I feel like they actually might torture Yuka now. And I'm not okay with that. I mean, as mentioned, the characters are not super close to me so far, but that is not okay.
What's wrong, Yuka-chan?
Full blood or full dead people or ah.
なんだ誰がこんなことを。いや自殺か。
Either or, they robbed you, man. They robbed you. Oh, what? I'm playing as him now? I don't want to play as him now. The body inside is too near the stall door. Every time you try to open it, it just slams into the corpse and bounces closed.
すごい悪臭だ。
Ah, it turns you on, my friend, huh? Seems like your thing. Oh well. What?
たくさんの命が終わったんだな。ここで。
Yuka, run! He's laughing! Run! He's coming out! Run! I gotta say, I like this voice actor though. He's not bad and he makes me really uncomfortable. Yuka!
ゆかちゃん、これじゃあおしっこできないね。
Come on, he looks crazy already.
さあ、行こうか。僕の妹。
Wait a minute. Ayumi, right. I thought for a second that was the sprite of Seiko, but that's the sprite of Ayumi, right. Well, Kishinuma was abducted by the sister, by the teacher. But the teacher I don't actually know myself.
最初の教室に戻ってみようかな。こっちの校舎は長くいると頭痛くなるし。
Oh, you've been in there? Huh. Okay. Well, you had luck you didn't run into this one dude. Oh, is that the thing that is going on in your head? Oh no, that is you. We didn't have much time with the lady in red so far.
赤い服。事件の新聞記事に写真が載ってた被害者の一人かな。
Would make sense, yeah? Treat tomorrow like a certainty. If you're alive now, trust that you'll still be alive then. If I recall, it's Tachibana's turn for the day duty tomorrow. I want to go back to class. I hate the idea that I might not be able to ever again. I swear I take my schoolwork more seriously from now on. Well, if you would have known that you actually died in here. So, I just want to see if I can...
空気が重たくて耳鳴りがしちゃう。
Okay, I can't.
一旦再
Yeah. Back to class way 1A. If you say so, lady. Well, but before we do that, we go over here. And check stuff. Okay, now there are many possibilities. There are many ways open. What is... Is her ass bloody or am I imagining things? Well, maybe she has her period. That would be an explanation for a lot of things. Whether you're facing a fly on the wall or just standing in the middle of the room, if you think there's something nearby, press the examine key. Never give up. Thank you. I mean... Through the floor, color for resin gaps, feels completely fine. Okay. Nothing important. Okay, so apparently there is something somewhere we can't see. Okay, there giggled something again. Well, Yuma, guess this is as far as you go. Exhaustion has set in, so it looks like it's the end of the road. My classmate Tomei Mizuki climbed the fence around the outdoor walkway and slipped into the woods outside the school. It's been 3 days now, and she still hasn't come back. All the while I've been stuck here getting chased around by the ghost of a girl with nothing above her jawline. I've not only twisted my ankle, but also got glass cuts all over my wrists, so I'm in no condition to keep running. I keep hearing the snip, snip, snip sound of scissors everywhere I go. Can't tell if it's real or if it's just ringing in my ears. I wish I'd just die already. Get over with it, so I can finally rest. Maybe I can have my head cut off at the jaw like that little... So, did you do that because of the ghost, or did you decide to do that personally? By the way, that is actually like a real thing. I could imagining that would be like a problem of mine personally. I would in a situation like that, I would freak myself more out than anything. Just because when I once hear a sound that is kind of scary, I start hearing it everywhere. Okay, fallen thing, can't move it. It hurts so much. Yeah, okay. You people, you need a new text. Really, start repeating yourself. So, angry sister, are you here as well? No! Where did the angry sister go? Oh. Okay. Well. Or are you the angry sister? Did you move? Maybe you are the angry sister. I like to believe you are the angry sister. Kinda like you. We're like buddies at this point. Like best buddies. Because there are not many buddies left, I guess. Okay, let's go check the shoe area, why not? Hey, what's going on in these places today? When you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain and suffering you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity. Your soul will never be released from its misery. I think we read that already. Something new over here? No? No? Door still closed, obviously. Who would have thought? Okay, well then. Let's go to actually room 1A then, I guess. Congratulations on your arrival. Our most heartfelt blessings we offer to thee. We'll be anxiously awaiting your death, and once everyone is dead, that is when we'll all be able to meet again. And then the conquest begins. Am I the only one who just heard clapping or something like that? Oh! It's the body of a middle schooler. Whoever it is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes or even moments ago. Yosuke Maebana. Yeah, sorry Yosuke. What are these things on the floor? The floor here had clearly collapsed. Although the floor here had clearly collapsed previously, the gap seems to have mysteriously closed up on its own. It feels completely solid. Ha. Interesting. Well, I guess whatever's convenient to the ghosts. Now, before we actually go to classroom 1A, I want to check everything. Ayumi's hands landed squarely in the middle of a sea of broken glass from a fallen light fixture. Are you stupid? The skin between the index finger and thumb on her right hand was cut wide open. God damn it, from all the places to fall, lady. Anemic? Okay, I don't know what that means. But I hope that is not like, that's not the illness where you bleed a lot when you have a wound. Because if that is the illness where you bleed a lot when you have a wound, then I call bullshit. Maybe it's just that she can't see blood. So, where do we go first? Wait, wasn't the teacher in this room here? Now that I think about it. Apparently not. Yeah, sure. Always good to save. I should at least save one of the Satoshi files if I need to go back at some point. Books with unusual titles. One book is sticking out farther than the others. Cool. Circumnavigating the Ancient World. Sure. The cardinal directions are to be laid flat upon a clock face, with additional divisions placed amongst them to mimic full times 12 notches. Beginning with the red affixed at due north, the 12 signs of the Chinese zodiac shall be labeled clockwise around this timepiece compass. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, rooster, dog, pig, then back to rat. For ease of remembrance, it's best to equate each direction with both its zodiac sign and its hour on the clock. North, then, is both the rat and 12 o'clock. East is the rabbit, and east by southeast is the dragon. This is the basis of circumnavigation within the ancient world. Okay, if I need to remember that, I will look the cycle of the animals, you know, the ancient Chinese thingy, I'll look it up if it is necessary to remember. But so far, often stuff I read wasn't really that important to the gameplay itself, so we'll see. Breaking news, serial kidnapping and some murder. Yeah, sure. Oh, whoops, I chose no. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely. Is that what we already read? Yeah, that is what we already read so many times. Okay. So, nothing is here. Teacher lady's gone. If it was the room. I'm not even that sure anymore, to be honest. Might have been the room next door. Yeah, I think it was this one. Oh well. I'm sorry, teacher lady. Maybe somewhere we'll find you at some point. But as of now, you gone. Okay, no explanation, just you can't go here. Okay, I see how things are. Guess it's a magical demon world. And the magic demons decide what goes and what doesn't go. And apparently this doesn't go. This being Ayumi. Oh, another note. There's a crumpled note on the floor. There's one thing I've learned from all of this. The children are victims too. They're not at fault here. They're not the ones we should hate. The murderer is the one who created the cycle of resentment and cruelty. The murderer is our true enemy. Yeah, sure. Let's say everyone who ever suffered through something bad can now do bad stuff. Welcome to chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Although, to be fair, their fate was really, really cruel. Like, unusually cruel. Okay, same stuff as always. Oh, I can go to the backstage room, huh? The message you wrote previously is still clearly visible on the teacher's desk.
何も増えてない私のメッセージ
I feel like I messed up with the message, you know? I probably could have done something with the message. My problem is I don't know what. But in chapter 3, I also didn't get the best ending, at least I think. Because so far the best ending was always the last star. And in chapter 3 I only got the second to last star. So maybe I messed up somewhere. Huh. Well, I guess I will find out if I don't get the true end in the end or something. I'm so glad we could find each other before we died. We'll set off on this journey together, holding hands forevermore, goddammit. There's nothing to be scared of as long as we have each other. Except the Let's Player burping, goddammit. We know there was meaning in our lives, because we were fortunate enough to find our soulmates, to find one another among all the fish in the sea. To our mothers and fathers, take heart. We died happy, and wanted for nothing. And when we finally pass over to the other side, our hunger pains will be gone. We'll fly up to heaven, and be joyous forevermore. Our only regret is the pain our deaths will cause you. But one day, we'll meet again, up in the golden realm of the ever after. Next on senior high school, 2 people. Well, to be honest, they died hand in hand, huh? That's nice. Weird that their corpses look so different. Well, maybe the text explains this. I should read it. Both they're high schoolers. They died hand in hand. No, but his text said the same. So why are you a bloody corpse and you are a corpse? Eh. There's a sheet of haphazardly torn paper on the wall. It reads as follows. Idiots. There's no getting into heaven from here. Yeah, I was told so, and I have some victims who would say the same thing. The lever's stuck. Great. There does seem to be space for it to go down one more notch. The mechanism is locked. There's a tiny, peculiarly shaped keyhole in its base. Okay, so I need to find the key for the keyhole. Makes sense. Maybe it's in here. That would be too convenient, though. There's glass. Be careful where you step. Okay. Maybe I need to look for a clock. Because, you know, I read this stuff about the clock in the one room. Well, whatever I need to do, I feel like I need to make a cut. So, cut incoming. Alright, I haven't been here before. Well, I have been here before. But not with Ayumi alone. The antique doll you threw down earlier is still lying here. Pick it up? Sure. It doesn't hurt, I guess. I swear, if you now laugh all the time or something, I will throw you away.
私のろうそくが外の通路に置いたはずなのに誰か
Really? Did we leave it? Huh. To be honest, I don't even remember anymore, but if you say so. Also can't be opened. How to remove a tongue, part 2? We already read that. Yeah. Well, why do I need to read that again? I don't want to read that again. Oh.
気をつけないと
Yeah, we could do that. But on the other hand, I just saved. How are you doing?
ダメ目を合わせちゃダメ
Okay. The deep black iris of the boy's spirit left eye transfixes Ayumi's gaze. It begins slowly expanding in size. Okay, was basically just a sheep. Yeah, this time we're really backing away though. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, it was just a cheap bad ending or something.
ここはもう一度あんな姿のきっと私もう狂っちゃう
So yeah, the bad ending. The only interesting thing about the bad ending was that when she died, she saw a face she knew. Apparently. Okay, so I really can't go that way. Now all of that doesn't really help me all that much. So I guess I'll make another cut here. Hello?
声が聞こえる。人形のミカちゃん電話みたいな声だわ。近い。
Maybe it's the doll.
この子だ。文化人形がまた喋ってる。
Hey, I told you. I mean, I would be sad too at this point, to be honest. There's a lot of reasons to be sad right now. Maybe now we can go to the other building, because either I trigger an event somewhere over to the left, or I'm stuck.
あっちは
Okay. So I hope I'll trigger some event now, because otherwise, as mentioned, I'd be stuck. Okay. Whatever I am looking for, it has to be in this goddamn hallway. Because every time I enter this goddamn hallway, the doll starts to laugh over here. And when I enter this part here, let me show you. The fucking doll cries. Why are you crying, doll? So I think it has probably something to do, whether you're facing a fly on the wall or just standing in the middle of the room. If you think there's something nearby, press the examine key. So, do I need to just run around here and examine a lot of nothingness? But I couldn't find out what I needed to do, and so I eventually called it a day. I feel like if I do this on another day, I can do this. Because as mentioned, we seem pretty close to the solution with the crying doll and the shadows and stuff like that. And if not, there's probably something else there. But after 15 minutes of running around, I felt like I just basically couldn't find it. And, you know, sometimes it's good to call it a day at a certain point and to try again at a later point. Just because you're now so caught up in your own little loop, doing stuff over and over again that you're not thinking straight anymore. And I feel like I reached that point. So I'll try that again. And if I can find it out, I guess I have to use the walkthrough. But since I didn't use the walkthrough up until now, I'd really like to do it by myself. So I'll try my best. So, thank you everybody for watching. Come back for the next episode. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.